Hey, Bis. I think I could barely hear you.
Uh, Sweetie,
Yeah?
all I'm hearing is the Wii menu music.
Why? What the
It's Wii
heck?
menu music.
Why is it using that?
Listen,
I can hear you, Bis. You don't have to type to me. Yeah,
why
Bis
is
does
it
also
using Wii
sound
menu
small.
music?
How do I... Where's the options? Voice and video.
Yeah, well I can't. Okay, but I can't fucking hear you. You're just Wii menu music.
There. Somehow Discord was using the capture card
Oh, okay, now you're here.
instead of my microphone. It was just set to default, and somehow the capture card became default. I'm just gonna unplug that completely.
Hey, guess what I have? Are you ready for an unboxing video?
A mouse? And not the computer kind, just literally a mouse, is my guess.
A classic Sonic emoji plush.
Wow!
If I send you a picture of it, can you put it on stream so that everybody can praise me?
Nope.
Please?
No, I'm just kidding, we will.
Well, thank you.
Rayman 3? Did you know when I type in Rayman 3, another thing comes up, which is Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc Print Studio. What the heck is that?
Well, I'm going to bed. I didn't need to know that existed.
Oh!
Are you ready for my second unboxing video?
Okay. It's unboxing audio rather than video. Okay.
Well, this one's actually quite hard to open. It's a pair of gloves.
Wow. Oh yeah, you told me you were getting it.
I won't bother showing this on stream. People have seen gloves. These look just like Princess Peach's. Just imagine those.
Oh.
When are they gonna make Wii Music 2?
When they make the Wii 2. What's the Sonic? Here's the stream announcement. Are you friend? Friend fairy? Fairy friend?
Oh my god, if I wear this and then bunch the fabric up at the back, it's kind of like wearing Sonic gloves.
Sonic lover.
Okay, well, you know what? Never mind.
Ta-da! Oh, now I know why Bis was exceptionally small. I didn't turn up the volume. You've been very small and quiet this whole time, Bis. I'm sorry.
Did anybody hear anything I was saying at all?
Well, I'm sure they could hear. You were just small.
I like Wii Music because it's like one of the few rhythm games where like you kind of just actually play the music, you know? It's not like it's not like the song plays, but every time you miss a note it makes a fart noise or something. You're actually playing the notes, kind of.
Not really.
Well, yeah, it fucking is.
Not really.
You could freestyle in Wii Music.
I'm goofing on you, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, like,
I don't know anything about Wii Music.
Well, like, buy it then, and then stream it.
I'm gonna buy your butt.
Elena, that's not legal. But that makes it sexier, let's do
it. Your butt is mine.
I feel like I feel like I can alternate between
what the heck happened? What did I do to this window?
I can alternate between being a Mario princess or a Sonic character now.
I've managed to do something weird to the Rayman 3 window. I'm gonna have to start it over. It like shrank.
You unwomboed the window. God, why did I take my glasses off? I can't see shit.
There you go.
Like, I lean back in my chair and suddenly I'm like, oh god.
Okay, is the
Pain
game
to
getting
read
captured?
text. Let me have a look.
Oh, poop, I forgot my controller. Okay, be right back.
Good luck. So am I just entertaining the masses then? Is it just me? Is it the Super Bissio Super Show? Well, at least the game's fucking showing. I like to imagine there are no O's in that subtitle. The squash hoodlums are just nothing. You just pronounce it H dlum have C. Well, I'll try my best. Chroma does a little dance, does a little dance, does a little dance, does a little dance, does a big does a little dance. Yo, Barry Awesome X3. How you doing? I'm wearing gloves like a Sonic character. Everybody
Okay, I'm
praising.
back.
They made a satin. I think they're like satin as well, so they're so soft. Oh my god, and they're so...
Oh my god, I have to start the game over again because I didn't have the controller on to start with, and so now it doesn't detect the controller.
Well,
Sorry, my streams are disasters sometimes.
What happened to you being proud of being ill-prepared, Elena? Why are you apologizing now?
I always apologize for being a disaster.
Waiter, you're doing a little gay dance and it's pissing me off!
What? Is this in reference to something?
I did a little dance while you were gone.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit the settings, aren't I? The heck? Game. Options.
Now I'm wondering if
Oh
I
wait,
can
no, it's
make an
good.
entire...
It actually remembered my settings for once. I can't believe it. It's a miracle.
Now I'm wondering if I could, like, make an entire Sonic-themed outfit. I have the gloves, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, I
Then
can't
I
fight
would...
those guys.
Tear off his flesh.
Uh-oh, I'm cornered.
Red shoes would be good.
Brain.
Part of the problem is if you're making, like, a Sonic-themed outfit, you kind of need, like, an armless tank top or something. I really don't like the idea of wearing anything without arms.
Armless.
Sonic has not discovered agriculture yet.
Yeah, wear something farmless instead of armless.
So how would you rate this game in relation to Rayman 2?
I like Rayman 2 better.
So how would you rate Rayman 2 in relation to Marriage?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird question.
You know what I was thinking of
Comparing
today
apples
at
to
work?
oranges.
You know what I was thinking of today at work?
What?
Taglines that could... You know, like in the 2000s, all the advertising campaigns for, like, mascot platformers were, like, a little edgy?
I'm down here now.
Like you had the Rayman Big Features thing?
Yeah.
I was, like, trying to think of slogans that could have gone with Glover, right? And the two I've actually come up with were "Make Glove, Not War." And it's like a picture
Make
of two
poop, not
gloves in
pee.
bed. And then the other one, also in like a similar vein, was like, if the job's too tough for other heroes, it might be a hand job. Glover only for the Nintendo 64.
Oh my god. Time to get handsy. Very awesome likes that one, apparently.
God, I kind of want to like. It's like I probably wouldn't be able to emulate the style, but I really want to like. What was I gonna say? I would hate. What was it?
In a world made out of gloves.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say it'd be very hard to emulate, but I kind of want to do like a 2000s-esque magazine ad for every game I release from now on.
In a world where you're a glove, only one glove can do the job.
Phew.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, people in the server were talking about modern day in Plants vs Zombies 2.
Yeah.
And saying it was difficult, but I thought it was reasonable. I thought it was okay. I liked
Modern
it.
day.
Mhm.
Is that a level
Okay.
in Plant vs Zombino?
Yeah, that's one of the worlds in Plants vs Zombies 2. My only complaint with it though was just that that it doesn't have a proper final boss. You just refight 3 of the earlier bosses in a row, and that's it. And it was really easy and not very exciting.
You know what's really weird about using my phone in these gloves? It's like the touchscreen works, but the home button, but like the button doesn't work.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know, it makes no fucking sense. I forgot Glover had a ball! Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's definitely something to do with ball fondling at that rate.
Glover has balls. Glover's got he's got a big ball. And you provide the second one.
Oh no, Chroma's right. Hand on ball action.
Crush his bones.
Well, I hesitated on going that way for slightly too long.
Checks.
Make him write bad checks.
God, that sounds like your Black Doom voice.
Yeah, they do kind of have a Black Doom-esque voice. They're a little doomy.
Little Doomy. Oh, don't say Doomy. It sounds really weird. It sounds like Black Doom's pet name.
It is.
I
I sound a little doomish.
was thinking yesterday. Yesterday I was thinking about how I like it when an entry in a series, right, introduces new ideas, but like makes it clear that those ideas are supposed to exist in parallel to the old ones. You know?
Oh.
Like I was thinking, like, because famously I don't super like a lot of the worlds in Odyssey because they feel out of universe, kind of like.
Oh.
The Ruined Kingdom doesn't feel like a they've built upon the Mario universe. It feels like a Dark Souls joke, and that's about it. Like it doesn't feel like we're supposed to actually be like, wow, holy shit, this is on the same planet as the rest of Mario. It's just
That's how
a thing.
I felt, though.
I mean, I mean, like, but like they'll never bring the dragon back, and they'll never like. It'll never be treated as if it exists in. Yeah, it's just a set piece. And I was like thinking about how like franchises I like Sonic and Kirby, tend to do a better job of introducing new things but making them feel coherent of everything else that's there. And I was like thinking about
Kirby
all
still
the.
reinvents the world map every time.
I mean, yeah, but at the very least, it's like. at the very least, when they introduce like a new faction or a new race or some new law, you're usually certain it's like part of everything.
He said,
you
I've
know?
got to go potty train my anteater.
It's
That's
pretty
so
great.
weirdly specific.
I just
what was
gotta
I
go
doing?
potty train my anteater.
But yeah, okay, I'll quickly finish my thought. Basically, I was thinking about how in the 2000s, the Sonic series introduced a load of weird new shit, but they always tied it back to something that existed, or they use it as a way of explaining something we already knew about the world, right? Like Sonic 3 establishes Echidnas and Angel Island and stuff, and then Adventure kind of gives backstory to all that. And then I was thinking about Shadow the Hedgehog, and I was thinking, wow. This entire like all the Black Doom, Black Arm stuff really is just that, like, partially in a weird way, kind of there to explain why Shadow is black and red. Like that's its tie back to the rest of the series. It's like
Oh,
you wonder
no.
why Shadow is black and red. Well, actually, he's part alien. There's the explanation.
He's Palian.
That's good.
Oh.
I like clever people. Their brains are tastier.
Why do they want to eat my brain?
How you handle yourselves in the arena.
Why do they want to eat Raymond's brain, rather? I don't think that they want my brain. Oh my god, I forgot I was going to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Silence!
Yeah.
I had a dream that the two most popular topics on YouTube, like the ones that'll get you the most views in the algorithm,
Make him eat his hood!
were Legos and Spore, currently. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna make a video that has both Legos and Spore. I'm gonna build Spore creatures out of Legos. And that'll be the video will do great.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
How would you feel if they announced a game called Lego Spore?
that'd be cool.
It's just Spore, but you make them out of bionicle pieces. Also, we didn't acknowledge, but some scenes from the iconic intro appeared about 30 seconds ago,
Well,
and I feel like the fact that they're from the iconic intro makes me appreciate them more. I'm like, damn, this reminds me of the iconic Rayman 3 intro. Do they have fly? I guess they
I
do
like how
have
they're like,
fly
I'm gonna
now.
put you in the arena and make you fight me. Like, I thought it was gonna be they had some monster or something they were gonna make me fight, but it's like, no, I have to take you to the arena to fight you. I can't fight you right here.
Well, I mean, you know, he wants to kick the shit out of you while everybody's watching.
It's still kind of funny to me. The fact that he wants to
It's
do
like-
that is funny.
It's like if I dragged you to McDonald's to kick your ass.
How do I fight this thing? I've got this power, but it doesn't seem to help me. Anyone know how to fight this guy? Oh, that's how. I hit his staff.
Rayman isn't afraid to hit you in the staff.
Thanks.
No problem.
Wait, this is the final boss? Wait, we're already, like, done? We've only been streaming for like 10 minutes. Is this a Half-Life situation?
Okay, number one, I think this maybe goes against our policy about spoilers. And also,
We have a policy about spoilers?
yeah, we have a policy about spoilers. Also, it isn't even an accurate spoiler. It's wrong.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, this doesn't feel like a final boss. This isn't even like the main villain.
Ah, don't worry about it, buddy. Stuff happens. We are, okay, so
You
I say
tricked me.
our policy.
I've been japed on my stream.
It is not the if it's the final boss.
Pranked.
If it's the final boss, I will bleat like a sheep and shit on my own desk.
Bis what? Don't make promises you can't keep.
It's a Homestuck reference.
Oh.
Or I think it was something like that. Bleat like a sheep and shit on your desk. Because it was back in the days where Homestuck was like a comic where the characters followed suggestions from the audience.
Oh.
Yeah.
How come when I hit it, it goes snee? That's what the text says. It says snee.
It's a French onomatopoeia.
It is?
Yeah.
It always baffles me that different languages have different onomatopoeias for different sounds that are sometimes like completely different. And like they don't even seem like they are the sound to me sometimes. It's like, how did this happen? I thought sounds at least are the same. Just have the speaking a different language change the way you interpret just things like sound effects that you hear.
Yeah, different syllable structures.
At least the Japanese onomatopoeia for the sound a cat makes sense to me.
Which one was that one again?
It's nya. Makes sense, right? It's like a cat sound.
No, I don't know. I've never heard a cat say nya.
Yeah.
It feels like there's too much of an M at the beginning.
Although don't cats have dialects? I've heard. Like the cats sound different in different places.
You go to Japan and they're all just like, meow. In China, isn't the word Mao?
Meow.
I think it is.
Makes sense. I've heard that crows sound different in different places. With birds like that like make their sounds based on things that they hear, that makes sense. Because they like crows don't have an inherent sound that they make, they just make the sound based on what they hear other crows do.
Me joining a group of crow researchers in Albany to see what they call burgers.
Sometimes it says Koppen, and sometimes it says Liu.
I would love to make a game at some point and then just have onomatopoeias like that, but they're all just complete fucking non
Like
sequiturs.
bongus.
Could you imagine if there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance it would be like big old bongy chongongus? The entire sentence. It was really weird that they like make this arena, but then they put like a netting around the edges of it, and then they put they let there just be cans of
Costumes? Canned costumes?
canned costumes on the side. But then it looks like a rope net. Is it a rope netting or is it metal? I mean, it's above lava, so either way, it's probably not like something you will actually fucking touch. Because if it's rope, it's gonna burn, and if it's metal, it's gonna conduct the heat and become unbearably hot.
Unlike the LED switch, which becomes extremely cold. You have to wait for it to warm up.
I can't wait until this fight concludes, and
It
it
said
turns out
Graham. That this was the final boss, so
and then it turns out this is not the final boss.
that you don't have to turn into a sheep.
Well, not turn into a
Poop
sheep.
all
it
over your
bleat
house?
Bleat like a sheep, or it was maybe a goat. I'm gonna go find the exact quote. Homestuck, bleat like a goat.
Wow, I'm just falling into the lava now. My strategy of jumping to avoid those fireballs has backfired.
Oh, 1 second. I actually got 2 panels mixed up, I think. I think the shit on your desk is from a different similar page. The actual quote is, bleat like a goat and piss on your turntable.
Oh.
Because it was,
Two
it's like a
turntables
guy...
and a microphone.
Oh yeah, that kind of turntable. Okay, that's
What's
understandable. Don't worry about it.
Every time I get hit, there's like a bunch of controller vibration. I'm slowly inching my health back up. This is kind of incredible.
I have the stream muted, so to me this fight just has like Deltarune music in the background.
Oh, okay. You want me to stream that with you, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Delta
Everybody in.
spoon.
Okay, I'm gonna run a poll in chat. 1 second. One second. Wait, poll.
Well, if one of the onomatopoeias you put in was stongus. Oh, the health items are not appearing anymore. Not appearing in this movie. Sometimes the game just freezes for some reason. A graw. If I were him, I would simply stop doing this move.
Well, the other move probably tires him out.
Well, just don't do anything then. He can't hit you if you just stand there and don't do anything.
But then you look like a fucking buffoon in front of everybody.
A buffoon who's winning. There, I got him.
He seems like the type who wouldn't want to look like a buffoon.
Rayman! Rayman!
Rayman! Rayman!
Shut your cake hole!
Shut your cake hole?
Head and I'll skewer you on that toothpick of yours! Yahoo! Yeah!
It's kind of epic how Rayman proves himself in combat. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of got an epic aura to it.
Cutscenes in this game are iconic.
They really fucking are.
Rayman enemies are hardly the most distinct, says Kerma.
I mean, that is kind of a little bit true.
Do you like how tiny the pre-rendered cutscenes are?
I
And how
think they could
quiet they are?
more.
I can't hear what anybody's saying in the pre-rendered scenes. It ignores my dialogue settings.
As a reward, you shall receive the power of Olympus.
Also, it's funny that these are pre-rendered and the models and everything look exactly the same as in-game.
Father of the Canary people.
Actually, slightly worse in our case.
Mighty, mighty warrior. The greatest of power.
I think originally you weren't supposed to notice when this cutscene is pre-rendered or not. They're giving Rayman power?
Wow, I wonder what kind of power the Tetris gave you.
Or what kind of power they gave him? And I would also like to know this, Glowbox. Oh, I forgot that there was a dodge move. Press the grimace button? What the heck is the grimace button?
Press the grimace button.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the thing you could do in the first Rayman. You can just make him pull a face.
How to turn black lumps into red ones.
Okay. All this time I forgot there was a dodge. Probably would have come in handy at some point.
Power to make Glowbox green. I mean, how would you feel if I made you green?
We made Rayman green. Also, I've been missing some chat messages. Let me check here. Okay. Oh, I see. Your friend May streamed this game, and you were co-hosting, and she said it was the final boss, and she's obsessed with this game, so you think she knows what she's talking about. I see. Okay, let's continue. Hey, Glowbox, what are you doing?
Phew.
I feel like this
Well, I
should
only got
just
2
tell 'em.
stars.
I feel like what is Glowbox doing sounds like an early iOS app.
What the Glowbox doing?
Oh, you know what? Never mind. Actually, no, we're not talking. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Why? What? What the
That
Glowbox
isn't-
doing?
I mean, that is
Oh yeah, you can't step
understandable.
on the flesh, I forgot. We're in the land of the living dead.
I only vaguely remember the final boss of this game, but I think like it's a generally similar color scheme. Oh my god, Elena, it's Oregon!
No!
It's
No.
Oregon, look!
No! No!
It's the
No.
lovely state of Oregon depicted in Rayman 4.
No!
What's wrong?
No!
What are you saying wrong to me?
No!
My hoodlums are not far.
It looks exactly
See what color you are on the inside.
Stop it.
Why did you still be mean to me?
Well, you being mean to me. You're on my stream.
No, Oregon is not a Vora level, it's a flesh level.
No, it's not.
Why is it called Oregon
Also, the game
then?
keeps randomly freezing today. That's not what it... You know it's not... You... You... What?
No, this is Detroit. I would say this is Hull, but Hull's probably more interesting. I mean less interesting. Fuck, no, I got it wrong. Oh shit, no, I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna die. I'm gone.
Oh no, we lost Bis.
Flesh levels are not honorary Vor levels. That's not fucking true.
There's a flesh
There could
level
be-
in Doom 2016.
Well, because I feel like a Vor level, like, I mean, there's a lot of pink, and it's also usually like you could have like a flesh level in broad daylight. Is the thing. A Vor level feels like it fundamentally has to be kind of dark, and also it's like a Vor level doesn't have just like random bones everywhere.
There's a level in Doom 2016 that looks genuinely a lot like this.
You know what? I actually read a creepypasta, which just reminds me. It's not really a creepypasta. It's more of like a, I don't know, like a world building. I don't know what it is, right?
This guy
But-
also has to potty train his anteater. Are you gonna talk about the dogscape?
No, I'm not going to talk about the dogscape. We are not getting into the dogscape. Do not look up the dogscape. I was going to talk about the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park.
Oh. Reminds me of the actual, like, pit that's in, I think, Russia. But it's full of fire. It's just, like, burning constantly.
I'm going to be honest.
Maybe it's
I am
not Russia. It's some... One of those. It's a country that was previously part of the USSR, I believe.
Also, for the record, my mind is slowly going through every Vor level I can think of, and Chrome is actually right. I changed my mind.
I think the story was because they
They do have bones everywhere.
it was because they decided to or because they were like doing some kind of mining operation, and they found a giant underground methane deposit, and their brilliant idea was to light it on fire. But they underestimated how much of it there was, and it's like still burning to this day.
That's pretty metal. Also, all of Bowser's Inside Story was one of the things that came to my mind, honestly.
I need to go speckle my
It doesn't make
cuticle.
sense, though.
Did you
That's
say I
not
need to go
how-
speckle my cuticle?
Oh yeah, that's like a thing.
What the heck does that mean?
A cuticle is like the tiny little bit of like
I know.
translucent.
I know what that is, but what do you mean speckle it?
Well, that means you sort of like you push it back so it doesn't cover the nail in any meaningful extent.
Speckle? Why would the word speckle be used for that?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a butologist.
Oh yeah, the big goob was like a prototype Bowser's Inside Story.
You're thinking of Yube.
Cube.
Yeah, because it's like a Yoshi shroom. So
Well,
it's a
I'm just
Yube.
reading Chroma's chat message, okay? I'm sorry, Chroma. It's Chroma's fault.
No.
I only played Partners in Time once, a few years ago, okay?
Partners in Time is really good.
I actually have the guidebook for Partners in Time as well, because it came with it.
Chroma's pointing out that they didn't actually name it, so you're the one who came up with that name.
Wait, no, they said gosh, yeah, or the alien Yoshi from Partners in Time. I thought it said goob. I didn't realize you said gosh. I thought it said goob. So it is my fault. I'm bad at reading.
Could the new meme be Goob? Yeah.
Goob, yeah.
Elena starts streaming. Goob, yeah.
I thought it said goob,
Sorry.
yeah, the alien Yoshi from Partners in Time. %50 of people said it would be rad if we streamed Deltarune.
Wait, who the fuck? What were the fucking other answers? Okay, so 2 people voted that'd be rad. 1 person voted that'd make me glad. And only 1 of them voted that'd be bad.
Who thought it was bad?
There were no votes for that'd be sad or that'd make me mad.
Come clean. Who thought it was bad? Who thought it would be bad if we streamed Deltarune?
Oh, it's alright, Sasha. I know which way you'd have voted anyway, so I'll just pretend.
She would have
I'll
said
just
that would
edit
make
it
her
out.
sad.
What would? Oh, no. I am not Dr. Sus.
Also, it was Christmas in the dream I had, where the 2 like biggest topics for the YouTube algorithm were Legos and Spore.
What was I about to say? There was something on my mind. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, you know what I really love about Mario and Luigi Partners in Time?
What?
There's a part in that game where you explore, like, a village that was bombed on Christmas.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And nearly everybody has been, like, abducted. And there's one survivor you find who then also gets abducted by aliens.
I remember
And
this.
I just think it's so bold that
I
they're
remember
literally just
playing
like,
that part while I was walking around the grocery store.
Takers? Huh? Come and get it.
well, that's kind of a weird contrast.
that's. I often remember video game things based on where I was when I was playing it. Because I mostly play handheld games, so I'm often in unusual places when I'm playing them. Because they
Oh,
can
don't
be.
forget the fact that they're grafted into the trees. Oh.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, one of the main things I remember from that game though is just that there were Hammer Bros that talked in Leet speak, and when I saw that, I thought that I had purchased a hacked version of the game, or like a bootleg copy, because I didn't believe it was real. And I posted about that. I was like, "Is this real? Did I get like a bad copy of the game? Like this? I can't believe that this is actually here." Nope, that's just how they are. I couldn't believe it.
I'm on a roll.
I think it was kind of a cool way of like doing the thing because apparently, 1 second.
That I had accidentally purchased a version of the game that was loaded with a ROM hack.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
Rayman, I
Oh
didn't
wait,
know you had a
wait.
twin.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was just remembering the Dr. Seuss racism because Adam brought it up. I remember now. That was like the conservative like culture war thing a couple months back, wasn't it? That there was like a handful of Dr. Seuss books that weren't getting reprinted anymore.
I remember that. I don't even know which books they were. I didn't even hear that. They were like,
They
can't
were
believe
they
they've
were the,
canceled Dr. Seuss.
they were definitely all of the classic ones that everybody loved and can name off by heart. Definitely.
I think at least one of them was no longer being printed in the first place. Hadn't been printed in years anyway.
I do wonder if, like, at some point, like surely they could maybe just like edit them. The fact that they didn't just edit the books weirds me out.
Because that would be going against the artistic, that would be ruining the art.
Oh, fucking do you think the fucking Lorax movie was like not
No, I'm not arguing in good faith here.
we fucking bring Dr. Sus back to life and show him the Cat in the Hat movie and he immediately dies.
I remember people say that I've seen people say Partners in Time is like the hardest one, but like I didn't think it was hard. In fact, in some ways it was easier than like some of the other ones.
I
And
think
everybody's
that,
like, "Oh my god, the final boss of that one is so hard. I got stuck on it for hours," and I was like, and I just did it my first try, and I was like, "Really? This was the hardest boss in the series? Really?" But I also wasn't playing it as a kid. I saw people when I was talking about this before. They were like, "Oh well, when I played this, I was like a baby." Like,
they inflated the HP values in the American release. It's weird. It's weird. Wait, oh, that's weird. Hopefully that wasn't in the European one. Because I remember as a kid I got stuck on the final boss quite considerably.
also,
And it turned out that
Oh, no, I'm not leaving this
I didn't
spot.
like the art design in Partners in Time very much compared to the other ones. It felt like sort of like a weird, awkward middle ground between Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story. Like they
The
haven't
way
quite
that-
figured out what they wanted to do with the art in the series yet.
the way that the backgrounds aren't tiles and are just like full paintings kind of was a bit off.
And they're a bit
yeah.
fuzzy looking because the DS. I didn't like it very much.
Can I just mention in relation to the Cat in the Hat's design being potentially inspired by blackface? It's like funky because it's like I don't know. I think like stuff like that's like an interesting issue because like I've heard like a load of like classic Rubber Hose cartoon stuff was inspired by like blackface stuff too, right? But then a load of that's like filtered into so many different things that like I don't know, it's like something to think about. I don't want to say anything too definitive, but it's like interesting to think that like back in the DNA of stuff like Sonic, which comes off as entirely innocuous, somewhere way far back there's like dubious shit.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story both look way better than Partners in Time.
Oh my god, it's a fucking concert time, baby.
It's been a long time since I've played
Exactly.
Dream Team though, so I don't remember how I felt about the visuals in that one, or how I would compare them. I remember that game looks fine though. I think it doesn't look bad.
Nothing is lost, my brothers. Hear me. I know someone who can help us. Follow me.
I still like Bowser's Inside Story the best for sure. I miss playing as Bowser in every other Mario and Luigi game. Like that was fun.
I'm not a big fan of the fact that they went like 3D. It seemed like just, it seemed like kind of like
People
a weird
people don't
choice,
usually have
but-
the best opinions on the two remake games, but I thought both of those looked good. I appreciated that they went back to 2D style. I don't think they quite beat the originals, especially with the way they sort of genericized some things, but I think that they're nice looking games.
Have joined forces and have stolen
Oh
the
shit,
scepter
plot's
from Kumsi,
happening.
the child king of the Knarren. Like they're going to invoke the Leptis and gain unimaginable powers, dude. Ah, this door leads to
Mario
a shortcut
Brand
that will
syndrome
allow
is
you
so
to catch
fucking
up to them.
tragic.
Now hurry.
Dream Team is the last one that actually like wasn't like that though. Still had a lot of like the weird characters and everything.
I mean,
And everything after that did not. Well, I mean, there was only one non-remake game after that. There was Paper Jam. Paper Jam I have mixed feelings about because I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but in my opinion that game is the most fun Mario and Luigi game. Like the gameplay is the best, like most refined, and it's just like really fun to play that one. Really liked the Paper Mario stuff in it. But it has the worst story and doesn't have any interesting characters. It's all just Mario. I did like that Toadette got to be an important character at least. I don't usually see that. Well, actually, you know what? They started making her more important in other games after that too. So
You know what
It's kind of the
viscerally
start of
annoys
that,
me about
but,
Paper
yeah.
Jam?
yeah,
Paper Jam, like, it's like, so number one, right, it doesn't actively represent Paper Mario. It, like, makes up a new version of Paper Mario to represent. So, like, as a crossover, it feels completely fucking pointless.
oh,
And then there's so many, like, presentation things I don't like. Like, there's some bosses that are clearly 3D but have, like, a filter on them. And then, like, you have, like, a load of paper characters, and then you have some paper characters that have animation.
Also,
where they
it
snap
didn't-
Go on.
I was gonna say the paper characters being somehow different from the other ones, like as if like trying to imply that they're flat, didn't work because it's a 3D environment with 2D sprites anyway, and they already look
Yeah.
flat. Especially when you have the 3D on, it's like the difference doesn't come across very well.
Yeah, and it gets even worse because, like, there are some characters in that game, the paper ones, that animate, like, in still frames, you know, like Game & Watch, right? But then the other ones that animate really smoothly, the ones that clearly have, like, rigs.
Yeah, this is the first one where Paper Mario was done like that himself, which he has been done
Yeah.
like in subsequent games. It's no longer done in sprites. Although at least they did
Right.
make him look the same as he did in previous games.
But it's just weird that, like, you can
Looks
get
different
paper
now.
characters that move more smoothly than the real ones. Because they've got a rig. It's
Yeah.
just the entire game feels. I'm gonna be honest. That entire game feels like a fucking like just a nothing of like it probably has some fun mini games.
Yeah, I was gonna
or
say it's
whatever,
really fun. The battles are the best in the series, in my opinion.
But other than that, it's just a non-entity. It's a fucking like. There's nothing from that game story-wise which really.
I didn't really
seems
like the
interesting.
papercraft battle though. Papercraft battles though, those are kind of take it or leave it.
They really did just seem like something to put some, you know, a Nintendo gimmick, you know.
The regular battles though were really good. I don't remember how anymore though, because it's been so long since I played it, but I just remember distinctly really liking them.
I think that, like, even I don't know. I think that, like, there are a load of games. I don't necessarily need a good story to enjoy a game. It's just also like, even though like bland Mario RPGs don't have good stories, they still waste your time with the non-story they don't have. You know.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, Paper Jam doesn't have anything interesting going on, right? But, like, it's not like the game is just battling, you know? It still wastes your time with other shit. It just then doesn't go to the trouble of, like, making the other stuff interesting.
Oh.
It's like how Pokemon. It's like how a Pokemon game with a bad story, right? Will probably have about as much time spent on like dialogue as a Pokemon game with a good story.
Oh.
So it's like it feels hard to ignore a bad story in a game that's very text heavy, you know, because you're still fucking reading it all. It's just that now you have no reason to be interested.
It's still rough being the only person in the world who likes Paper Mario Sticker Star.
I'm sorry.
Everybody viscerally hates that game, and like, I liked it. I was like, remember like not too long ago I was watching like footage of like one of the boss battles, and like seeing and hearing it was making me feel nostalgic. I was like, oh no.
Maybe you should get a 3DS capture card and stream it.
I'm not doing that. They're so expensive, and they're shoddy. They're like they don't always work very well.
I actively, legitimately.
Because I see people
definitely
complain about the gameplay and everything all the time, but I was like, I don't know, I liked it. I liked the stickers.
That's alright. Just like with me, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like maybe if you go into it the right mindset, it's just that like, I was expecting a Paper Mario game, not this. And also, like, I just...
There were a lot of things that... Like, I compared it favorably to Origami King, because there was a lot of things that it did that game did not, and I missed them.
That's the thing that's interesting. That's the thing that's interesting, is the Origami King... Origami King is the one that a lot of people say, despite everything, is kind of good. As a new Paper Mario game.
Yeah, it's so weird. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm living in a bizarro world. Like how is my view on this so completely different than like everything I ever see anybody else ever say?
One thing that kind of burns me about the Mario and Luigi series is that every game has a fancy version of Bowser as the final boss, even though Bowser's never the main villain. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, Partners in Time kind of, at the very least, downplayed that element.
Well, it's because the first game did that, and so now it's a tradition they have to uphold with every single game.
Oh. I like Dreamy Bowser. I like how Bowser...
I hated that one because I couldn't beat it the first time because he healed so much, and I could not... every amount of damage I would do, he would just heal it back, and it was so... So I had to go and get the super bird move thing. I had to go back and get that, and then I could finally beat him. It was so horrible.
Can I make a case for that boss, right?
Yeah.
I think it's
hate
really
anything in RPG that heals. That's like my least favorite thing.
I think it's really cool that you go through the entire game just getting the impression that, like, oh, Bowser's just being, like, being strung along by Phantasma. But then in the end, Bowser's like, actually, I'm a fucking big-ass villain. I betray you first, haha. And then he becomes God. He just literally gains omniscience and becomes God. And then, I love it when he heals, because he has infinite power, effectively, and the way he chooses to use it is to imagine a ham into existence so he can eat it and gain health.
Yeah, but I could not damage him more than he could heal, and it was the most frustrating thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Bowser is the Sigma of Mario and Luigi!
Remember how that game came out in the year of Luigi, and they just tried to make Luigi the gimmick of everything that year?
They tried to make Luigi the meme. I'm a meme! God, do you remember... Oh, Elena, do you remember when Cranky Kong took over the Nintendo Twitter?
No, what?
Oh, you weren't there? Oh.
I mean, I don't see anything on Twitter, Bis. You know this.
I'm gonna send you an
Unless
image.
you or Cassie posts it, I don't see anything on
I'm
Twitter.
gonna send you an image. This is a real image. This is real. Look at this.
It's kind of funny because I always see people complain about Twitter all the time. I'm like, I don't know, it's not so bad to me, and then I remember, oh yeah, because I like don't actually use it.
Elena, can you please, when you get a chance, look at this image? Maybe put it on stream. Maybe
Oh,
cry and
this
piss
is a little trippy.
Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Mm. Yeah, this is literally the exact thing I just sent to Elena.
Yeah, but yeah, but yeah, everybody talks about how awful Twitter is, and then I'm like, really? I don't see any of that. And it's like, yeah, I don't see anything on there. That's why.
Those 4 of these memes. And they just picked those 4 of these memes that Cranky Kong posted, and all of them are just top text, bottom text memes, where there's a picture of Cranky. And in order, they were like, memes, never heard of them. Double rainbow, there, I just memed. Lol, Rickroll.
I don't know why the game keeps freezing
Am I
today.
doing this right? And the last one was just, I don't always complain, but when I do, just kidding, I always complain.
Oh, okay.
So fucking awful. Like, it's awful on purpose, so I guess they've got us there. We can't complain because it's part of the point.
Yankee Kong. Twitter is great when you filter out nearly everything there. You mean you wish you could see nothing? Like just
Just don't look at it.
yeah,
like,
just don't look.
Just scroll through your feed with your eyes closed.
I just don't see. That's the thing is I don't look at that at all.
I've
If
made
you just
a
don't
list.
look, you just won't see. Yeah.
I've made a list of the people closest to me, and I tend to look at that now instead of
Yeah,
like.
I don't have a
actually
list. I just have like a couple of pages open. There's a couple of people who I look at their stuff occasionally. Sasha is one of those.
looking.
Her posts every once in a
Elena,
while.
Elena, can you look at my post?
Yes, I do look at your post.
Yeah, but I have a specific post I just to look at.
This is a
Actually,
strange
I
level
haven't
gimmick.
tweeted today. I literally haven't tweeted anything good today. Fuck. Oh my god, Elena. You know how
know
like
what?
you were okay, we were talking about the back rooms recently, right, Elena?
Yeah, I saw you tweeting about those. Speaking of seeing tweets.
And oh, you didn't do the Kappa wrong. Kappa is just banned in chat, I think, probably. Like Kappa doesn't display.
I was confused about that on Arrow's stream the other day. I never got an explanation for what was wrong with it.
Oh wait, is it not banned in this chat? Am I thinking of arrows? Never
Yeah, you're thinking of
mind.
Arrows.
Yeah.
I was confused what the problem is with that.
It's just that like Kappa is just something that like it's
She said something about
mildly
she doesn't like the
obnoxious.
attitude of it, but I don't.
I
have
think
no
I agree
idea
with
what.
that.
I don't know.
What was I about to say though? Fuck. I was going to say, you know how like we were watching Backrooms videos, Elena, and you kept asking, what does no clipping mean? Oh my god, how do you
because
no
everything
clip?
was so serious and like everything else was like worded like I don't know scientifically, I would say. So it's like well, and they keep using the word no clip.
I have actually found out, like I was watching an iceberg, like a Backrooms iceberg, and they gave a summary of how to no clip, right?
Uh-huh.
And they said sometimes, and basically they were like, well, sometimes there's just a wall that looks weird and you can kind of just rub against it. And then you'll go through. But then they also gave other things as well, though. Like, sometimes there'll be a door that is in a place it shouldn't be, and you can just go through that, and that works. But my favorite one was, sometimes when you're on a staircase and your foot misses a stair, and you land flat on your face, you'll be in the back rooms.
Okay.
So no clipping includes eating shit on the ground. It's fucking incredible. Chromator says, God, I hate how no clip is the icky paint like goop of the back rooms. None of those are no clip. I love the phrase
reminds
icky
me-
paint like goop.
This reminds me of the topic that people when people like when things are like going like into each other in 3D stuff, people refer to that as clipping, even though it's actually the opposite of that. That would be no clipping, because clipping is when things collide with each other in 3D.
Hey, Elena.
Yeah.
Look
So
in
it's
chat.
interesting that the terms in common usage have been reversed.
How to fall down the stairs. Step 1, step 2, step 4, step 7, step 11. Oh my god, has anybody seen that like footage of, I think it must have been like a Simpsons DOS game or something, but it's just this clip of Mr. Burns going down some stairs, and then he just realistically like misses a step and falls down the entire flight and breaks his neck and dies. And Smithers cradles his body and goes, Burns! Ah! And it's like so realistic. There's no camera cuts, there's no dramatic music. Just an old man slips down the stairs and dies. And it's like The Simpsons. And fuck, I need to find this 1 second. Mr. Burns falls downstairs. Oh my god, that's an autocomplete on Google. Oh, it's here.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Me?
Yes.
I'm talking about Mr. Burns falling down the stairs.
Is this just in an episode?
No, it's in a DOS game or something.
Oh. I thought you were describing an episode and I was confused.
No,
Because Sasha said she had never seen it, and I was like, aren't you really into The Simpsons? I thought you would have seen that. Now I understand, slightly. Still don't really understand.
Oh my god, okay, so I have the clip. I'm gonna put it in the server. Mr. Burns! Ah! That's the exact sound.
Chroma said it sounds like a
Just
creepypasta.
It does. Like,
Mr. Burns' death. Creepypasta.
Oh my god, the first time I found this clip, it was on Twitter, so it like looped. And I just listened to the sound of Mr. Burns falling down the stairs for like an hour.
Why? The heck?
Just because it just amused me, the rhythm of it. He walks out, and then you hear Smithers be like, Mr. Burns! Ah!
Alright, I think we maybe have to see this on stream.
Mr. Burns.exe. Mr. Burns fell down the stairs and started bleeding realistic.
Let's see this. Mr. Burns falls down the stairs and dies. Is this like a point-and-click adventure game or something? No, don't play the video yet.
Such a can't breathe.
Let's look at this.
Mr. Burns ain't gonna breathe again after this.
Okay, we've got it. Let's see.
Make it loop for the true experience.
Mr. Burns!
It cuts!
Mr. Burns!
Mr. Burns!
Mr. Burns!
What the heck? Look at how the stairs like warp as well. Look at how the scene like warps.
Mr. Burns!
What the heck is going on?
I just love how realistically his foot just sort of misses the step, and then he's just done, he's dead. The man.
Mr. Burns!
What the heck?
Mr. Burns!
The sound effect. It is addicting to watch this over and over.
I told you!
Mr. Burns!
Mr. Burns!
Mr. Burns! Mr. Burns!
Okay, okay. That's enough. You're right, that is funny. Oh my god.
It's so rare that I find something that funny, and then you just agree with me. You just agree with me. There's no argument, there's no what are you on about? It's just, yeah, that was pretty fucking funny.
I got a comment on my Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge stream. They said, my favorite childhood game right next to Ultimate Spider-Man and Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed.
Oh, did you ever show my classic Sonic on stream?
Yes,
Can't
I did.
remember. Oh, thank you. I just wanted to make
They
sure.
said, I
everybody
remember
saw
a bug
that.
in this game when in the Zero Gravity Zone stage where one of the opponents would get stuck for the entire race. I think we saw that when I streamed it, actually.
Wait, which game?
Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge on Game Boy Advance. There's only 171 views on this video. That's like, it's too few. There's only 2 comments? This could be a meme.
Please
This has
let it be a
potential to be a
meme.
meme. This could totally be a meme. Especially with the way it just cuts off like that. That's brilliant. Mr. Burns! Replace it with Gura going, ah! Mr. Burns! Ah!
Could we just talk about the fact that, like, the Virgin Family Guy person fall over pose versus
Oh,
the
Sasha's
Chad...
gonna do it, I think. He says, be right back after I said that. She's gonna make it.
Oh, hell yeah. Versus the Chad, Mr. Burns lying on the ground pose. Like, it's a much more dynamic...
What pose versus that?
Like, have you ever seen the Family Guy fall over pose? It's like one of their stock poses.
Is it the one where he like hurts his knee or whatever?
No, it's the pose where they're laid on the ground, but their arm is like...
I don't know anything about Family Guy, Bis, so...
People in chat, you know what I'm talking about, right? The Family Guy pose where they're laid on their side with their face away from the camera, but their like upper arm is like laid draped over their back. Yeah, like that pose. Discount Yamcha pose.
Who's Yamcha? Is that a Dragon Ball character?
Elena. Yeah, have you never seen the Yamcha pose?
Oh, Bis, I don't know anything about these things.
Oh my god.
I don't know anything about being king.
It's the big. Oh my god, only after this I'm showing you the Yamcha pose.
You once tried to draw yourself in that pose, Sasha? Why?
They keep making references to the fucking Yamcha pose in official media.
The
So it's like
Yamcha pose.
I'll send you a picture if you want.
Thought it'd be funny. Well, it wouldn't be funny. It would be...
Spungle.
Okay. I was gonna say cringe, but I felt like that was too harsh.
Whoa. Wait a
I
second.
don't want to say cringe.
Actually...
There's stuff back there. Look at that. I'm seeing... It's boundary break time, chat. Look, there's stuff back there.
Wait, Spungle's an actual word. It's a portmanteau of spangle and bungle. A spangle of no actual usefulness. Also, it...
Do any spangles have actual usefulness, though?
Also, it means something else that's on Urban Dictionary, which is not repeatable. Like, something vile, even by Urban Dictionary standards. What the fuck? Pretend I didn't say anything. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
I'm sleeping.
Oh, I have to be on that.
Hey, Elena.
Yeah?
Would you still love me if I got a tramp stamp that just read Big Old Bungie Chungungus?
Maybe.
Well, it's better than a no.
I'd have to think long and hard about things.
1 second. How did you fail emulating the shitty Go Anime-esque style of Family Guy?
Go animate-esque. That's some scathing commentary right there. Scathing assessment. Sometimes I have the spirit of something I want to say down, but I can't remember the actual words I want to.
Wait,
Scathing criticism.
wait, how did fucking, like, Boundary Break come up in chat?
Because I was looking through a wall and there was some floor behind it.
Oh.
And I said it
Sorry,
was Boundary Break.
I kind of zoned out, I'm gonna be
I
honest.
said Boundary Break. That's how it got. Also, can you see the mouse on my screen? Just,
I can't see a mouse.
Okay, good. Because it is on the screen, and I just wanted to make sure that you don't see it there.
I mean, unless it's like 1 pixel across. No. I mean, I can't see. Like, there's nothing. Like, the stuff that's tracking the camera. There's 2 UI elements that are both part of the game, no mouse.
Okay. It's like right in the middle of the screen for me, so I was just making sure.
Chroma would like to see the mouse.
No. Mouse is not for the stream chat's eyes.
Well, this is the reason. This is why it's beneficial
Turns
to
out I
have both
secretly
you.
have a lewd mouse cursor.
Your mouse cursor is just an entire nipple.
Would get me banned off Twitch if you saw my mouse cursor.
There's no arrow on the screen in the call, God, I was about to say that's like why
What if
it's
Arrow's
beneficial
name
to
was
have both.
Cursor?
That's why it's good to have both Arrow and Elena streaming.
Why?
Because you come to Elena for like for the no mouse streams, and you go to Arrow for the mouse stream.
Yeah, the mouse cursor has become a character on Arrow's stream.
If my name was not Bis, everybody would just shorten it to Bis, and nothing would.
Oh
be
no!
gained.
Wait! How did that happen? I was trying to collect all the things, and I somehow walked entirely back out of the room, and the door closed on me.
Oh,
I have to go back in because I missed a couple things.
No! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Also, hello, invalid username. How's life?
Welcome
The
to stream.
universe and everything. Now I'm thinking of welcome to game.
Maybe if Cassie gets done with her stream, we can still do Tori 2 today.
Oh, she's been done with her stream for like 5 hours.
Oh, you want to ask her if she still wants, if she would maybe like to try Tori 2? Thank you. Or is she tired out? I don't know, it's okay. It's just, today would have been perfect for doing Tori 2, but...
I'm gonna be like, dear baby bumpkins.
I really want her on that stream.
The new links. And a plain Tori 2, maybe. Tori 2 is a game on the stream.
Yeah, Tori 2's been out for a while now, actually.
You to join the call if you can.
It's only 99 cents. So, go get it. I got it for free because I had my Nintendo points.
Honestly, Tori is like my game dev goals. Like they
Yeah, I
literally
still would like to make a little 3D game like that.
Like the basics are just so good. It's just such a basic fucking game, but everything there is just good.
Oh, let's go see Sasha's edit, by the way.
Let's go see Sasha's edit.
If you have any My Nintendo Gold points, might be able to get it for free like I did.
Biss's name is the initials for Bowser's Inside Story, so they could just change it to just SS, which is the other good Mario Luigi game.
Let's see.
A sword and shield
I didn't want to
creepypasta?
download this. I guess I can just put it in... Put it directly on stream.
Pokemon Sword and Shield creepypasta? What?
Shan's here. Hey Shan, what's up?
I couldn't hear it though, is the only problem. Let's see. The color range. I can't hear it. I'll just play it for myself here. That's good. Here you go. Thank you, Sasha. That's great. Did you see it, Bis?
No.
It's in the server. Go listen to it. It's great.
I will go to the server.
It's good. I found a really fun thing to read, but I am so pleased, but I missed you so well. What did you read? What was the thing you were reading? Was it by chance the Backrooms wiki?
No, not the background. I was talking about that stuff on my stream with Cassie a couple weeks ago. I was telling her in the chat about that stuff.
Did I tell you about the creature that has boils full of acid on its back that'll explode its boils at you to kill you? But if you pour almond water on it, it dies.
What is with the almond water? I don't understand. Why is everything almond water?
Almond water can also protect you from the
decided
hallucinations
almond
of the
water?
memory worm.
I don't get it. It's bungling me.
Wait, what series is it a fic for? Okay, so if we take the Backrooms as they are, right, as like a thing, like if we don't question any of this shit, I think it'd be interesting if somebody had like a fan theory that like the Backrooms were originally designed to be a good place to be. Because in a weird way, it kind of feels designed to be inhabited, you know?
Oh, no need to thank me.
Like, I know that like they go to so much effort to make them seem treacherous and bad, but like, they have almond water, which is basically just a fucking medicine that cures a load of random horse shit.
Didn't I see you posting about there's like a mind-controlling parrot?
Yeah, there's so basically it's like there's something like the cult of Jimmy, and there are a load of people who worship. Yeah, and they worship
Jimmy Neutron.
No, the parrot, Jimmy, the mind-controlling parrot, and they worship the parrot, and the parrot is bad. And if you encounter the parrot, it will try and convert you, and if you run away, it will partially clip you into the ground so you can't run away.
Why is that one teensy T-posing?
The whole world will
It feels like it. But then it's like you can tame Jimmy the parrot by giving them sunflower seeds, which sounds like a weird thing. Because like if they're
Who
like,
knows that? And how do you know that?
Exactly.
Has anybody ever successfully tamed it? Does it become untamed eventually? Like what?
This is my point. The Backrooms wiki just sounds like a design doc for a really shit WRPG.
Andy, my little Andy, we're coming for you.
I'm so spumbussed by...
Hey, Rayman, get a load of that. Big fish is coming our way.
Oh, what's protein water?
Water with protein in it? Presumably? Okay, what is this level?
I have a really cursed statement. I have a really cursed statement, Elena, that I'm gonna spare you. But I'm sure somebody in chat will reverse engineer it in their minds. Like a rotated cow.
Rotate the faster, cow.
That's a pirate level. Oh wow, what is this fucking Rayman 2?
Creme brulee.
Oh yeah, I think Chroma got
I don't know what you were referencing or saying or anything, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll message you it.
Something about almond water? Milk water? If there was a product called milk water, would you buy it?
I think I just hit a fish.
Oh no.
Would you be curious about the milk water?
No, I would not be curious about milk water. Would you be curious if I offered you some Milk Ocean Zone liquid?
No.
Wait, are we getting a phone call? We're getting a call from Cassie.
Oh.
Well, the call stopped, I guess.
Oh.
So, it was a call that lasted a few seconds. She's messaging me now.
Okay.
Okay, she's decided to do Tori 2 another day.
Okay. No Tori 2 today, everybody. Sorry.
I didn't do it on purpose.
But he said I didn't do it on purpose. He said it literally like that, Bis. So you know.
Here come the fish again. I bet they want to play.
They're fish?
Till Andre hears about this.
Wait till Andre hears about this? Who's Andre? Some important Rayman character I've managed to not know.
Oh no, I hit another fish. Can't they swim deeper?
Wait, I'm on the wrong end. How did I'm doing a terrible job reading this map.
On second thought, they may not even be fish at all. Maybe they're dolphins.
Yeah, Andre, the black lum that Glowbox forward.
Oh, that his name is Andre?
Well, actually, I would argue that Glowbox forward is a bit misleading. Glowbox opened his mouth to scream, and Andre is a fucking buffoon who flew in. I feel like Vord implies some intent on Glowbox's part that isn't there. Corbital's like the black lum that was living inside him in the entire game. The main antagonist.
I don't remember his name is Andre. That doesn't sound like the name of a villain.
What sounds like the name of a villain? Elena.
Bubasa.
Bubasa. That's the name of the villain of your name. That's Bungalow.
Mungalo.
Oh my fucking
Andre's
God.
just some guy's name.
Yeah, so is fucking a lot of names.
Finkelstein.
Bubasa, did you say?
Yeah, I said Bubasa.
Is that like Subasa, but like, is that like Subasa, but with boob?
Bubasa.
Is Bubasa the name of like, is Bubasa like a busty anime girl or something?
I don't know, it's the villain name.
He opened, one second, I need to quote Adam. He still vored him. He opened that big ass torque hole and swallowed that little shit hole. It's the worst thing I've ever read in chat, Jesus.
Well, we were talking about Bowser's Inside Story earlier. I gotta bring up my favorite Bowser's Inside Story thing.
Boob ass ah.
A Small Potato 26 said that. Like your username. SMOL Potato. I am also a small potato.
My house is full of small potatoes at the minute.
Yeah, kitties.
You little kittens, you little pea
I
stinking
don't know how to get past this
furballs.
thing.
Try using your gamer skills to pull off the combos and kills. Tap your fingers like a maniac, because it's time for the game attack. You're the game girl, the best of the
No,
world.
Bis, stop! Stop that right now.
Why?
I think he starts spinning if I get too close to him.
God, this is a really fucking annoying enemy.
So my favorite Bowser's Inside Story thing is that, so there's pipes that lead to outside of Bowser, right? Or back into Bowser. With one end is inside Bowser, and then when you go through them as Mario and Luigi, you end up in a corresponding pipe, the overworld, right? But Bowser is also in the overworld, where the entrances of those pipes are. But they put them out of the way where Bowser cannot get into them, so that you normally do not have to ponder this conundrum. But what would happen if Bowser, who is out there with those pipes, went into that pipe that goes into himself?
I made a fucking huge thread about this at
Yes,
some
and you made
point.
diagrams for various options of what could happen.
How do I find my moments? Also, just once again, I need to reply to something in chat. I can't remember what it is, though. Chan says, did he moan when he was swallowed? Pretty sure that would guarantee it's vor. You see, that's a good comment, though, because you're acknowledging that, like, there has to be a specific aura for it to constitute vor. Okay, let me have a look.
But yeah, my answer to the question was just, I think that as Bowser moves through the pipe, he pulls the other end of the pipe with him, and therefore he could never reach it.
Okay, so...
That was my answer.
Let's have a look. Oh, good. Will I be able to do this without the diagrams? I said, if we treat Bowser's innards as a pocket dimension, which would make sense since we know that Bowser is bigger on the inside and Bowser possesses dark magic qualities, then we can assume that Bowser can enter himself, creating an infinite nested recursion. At this point, the only connection between Bowser's insides, and the Marioverse is the warp pipe. If that warp pipe is destroyed, you'd create an isolated, infinitely nested recursion universe made of meat. Trapped in this universe, Bowser would either starve due to lack of food, or break entropy using the weird qualities of this setup and survive by eating his own insides. If the former, then the inhabitants of his innards would likely kill him for dooming their world to die and rot, even if that did just speed up the process. If the latter, then I guess Bowser may get along well with it within emo goblin society, maybe even finding happiness. Wait, if Bowser is inside Bowser, that means nothing can leave his body anymore, which means if he survives by breaking entropy and getting infinite energy, the finite space within his body will eventually fill with infinite shit, and he will still die. I don't know if I agree with that though, because like he eats meat that's big, but his poop is then small because it goes through.
Yeah, but it would still eventually fill up.
No, but then he could eat the poop and it'd come out smaller poop.
What? Don't eat the poop. You made this assumption based on the fact that Bowser could not then eat the poop. Like that's how you thought it would become infinite.
Well, I mean, it's a Nintendo.
The poop
game,
is inedible. What would happen? What would happen if Bowser was shrunk to be inside Bowser? Like it doesn't how. This is a weird paradoxical situation. I just think that he would be unable to get in there because he would pull the other end of the pipe with him.
Thank you, Shan. Shan, you have my back where it fucking counts, and I love you.
Put him in the fire.
If anybody wants to look at that thread, which has one visual aid, so if you didn't understand what I meant, it might help. I'm gonna post the moment in a link.
I always forget that moments are a thing.
I think Twitter forgot moments are a fucking thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know, they're not supported as a feature that much anymore. It's very hard to find them.
No, they make what are they called? Fleets?
I'm gonna put in nothing. No,
Just the
fleets are
literal
already
opposite.
gone.
Wait, they are?
They got rid of fleets.
Really?
Now what they've done is...
I never saw anybody even use them. Or knew
Now they
what the purpose of them would be. So no wonder they're gone.
The purpose was to copy Snapchat.
I never understood the purpose of Snapchat either, so... To be fair, I'm not the audience for this type of thing.
So the reason they're inside Bowser is because Bowser hoovered up a load of shit like Kirby. And the Mario Brothers were some of that. But then it's like, all the people that Bowser hoovered up then live in his body like a weird fucking flesh village for a while. And also it's like Mario and Luigi need to manipulate Bowser's physiology in order to make him do things so that he then furthers the plot. Like the part where they go into his ass and stimulate it so that he turns into a giant.
Yeah, I can't believe that it's the rump command. It's like they're literally in his butt. I guess they're saying they have to kick his butt into gear.
I mean that's like the most family friendly way of looking at this, so I am quite impressed, honestly.
Oh.
Good job.
Wait, what are you trying to say, that they have to give him an enema?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, like, arguably, right, he's a turtle. Turtles don't have asses in the conventional sense. Rump probably just means the sort of general back area. They could be stimulating some sort of, like, hormonal glands or something. Like, rump doesn't mean specifically in the fucking goddamn colon. They're just in the region.
Yeah, but they're also on like a river of liquid. You have to get on a boat.
I mean, the body is mostly liquid. We had a
Bowser's
conversation
fire.
about this. No, well, yeah, but he's also mostly liquid. He's full
You
of
even go
blood.
to his fire, his flame pipe. Remember?
He's still about. The colon is notably dry.
Dry Bowser.
Oh yeah, because isn't one of the things the colon does is like absorbs moisture back for efficiency's sake or something? Or am I thinking specifically of desert lizards and nothing else?
He has diarrhea at the time. See.
Elena, just please, just stop desperately trying to stop trying to push your Bowser colon shit river headcanon on us. Oh yeah, fuck, I was right about something.
Yeah, the purpose is to absorb water.
And that's why it's very dangerous to shove booze in your asshole.
Yeah, because that's the part of your body that absorbs things the most.
And that's also why, isn't it like they can pump oxygen gel into your asshole and you can kind of breathe through your asshole with the oxygen gel?
I'm finished with this topic.
No, you fucking love science, don't you? You were desperate for there to be a diarrhea river, and now we're talking about.
I'm done with it now.
Science.
We've gone too far. The topic has escaped from me now. I'm done with it. No more poop. Poop chat is over. You ruined it.
I wouldn't
if the
be
poop
too
chat was good in the first place.
I wouldn't be too okay.
I mean, it is Rayman. I shouldn't be surprised the chat has gone in these places. Conversation has gone in these places.
Rayman is a cheeky. He is a cheeky. He is a very Are you
gonna finish
wild.
this sentence?
He is an unpredictable. He is a French boy, and he brings out the worst.
He's American.
In us. He is not fucking American.
Oh, I just remembered. I was gonna talk about, Michael Ansel, the guy who created Rayman.
I thought you were about to say Michelangelo.
No, I read about him the other day because I was curious about No More Heroes 2, because that's a game that's apparently in development hell and that he was involved with.
Did you say No More Heroes? You said No More Heroes.
Beyond
2.
Good and Evil 2. Excuse me. I told you I get them confused. Their names have similar energy.
They're basically the exact same games.
Yeah. Anyway, apparently he was known for being like a really toxic person to work with. Like a really like a terrible boss.
Oh.
And also he retired from the company, I think last year to go live on a wildlife reserve. Or
What?
work on it, yeah.
Good luck with that.
It's like now he's working on a wildlife reserve.
God, have you ever been through so much development hell that you just have to go live with the pigs? I'm gonna be honest, like, Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's like... I don't... Like, I've seen, like, a full
I
playthrough...
know what I read. It said that he was accused of being a horrible person to work with. And there was other like worse harassment stuff going on at Ubisoft as well, but apparently people were saying that he was bad to
he
work
left
with.
Ubisoft because he was sick of all the harassment
That's what I
going
was.
on.
That's
He
what I was
wasn't
responding
involved.
to.
Oh, sorry.
I was reading the page about him, and they said he was accused of being a bad boss.
I mean, it's one of the I mean, like... I guess it's one of the situations... I guess it's, like, I guess, like... He could
It wasn't
probably
harassment
be, like...
claims against him. It was just that he was stinky to work with.
Yeah, I could say he could be disgusted by the really bad stuff, but then also just be annoying to work with as well. It's like
Yeah.
degrees of stuff.
Maybe it wasn't the boss. Maybe I'm misremembering the boss part, but I definitely read that people said that he was toxic to work with.
That was Yevez Gilmont and Sergei Hosh.
Probably
Whatever
completely
the fuck,
mispronouncing
he
those,
wasn't
as they're
even a boss,
very.
I don't think. Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, he at a wildlife reserve now.
I mean, let's go to France together.
Oh, it's pretty far away from me.
You know, actually, this
Cookie
reminds
snowman.
me. This reminds me. One time, I think. Do you remember when me, you, and Cassie were having that conversation about who would be most likely to hide a body for Mr. Krabs out of SpongeBob and Squidward?
No, it was who would be most likely to kill Plankton for Mr. Krabs.
Oh, that was it. And I was saying, like,
Because
I
SpongeBob
don't
did
like-
help Mr. Krabs hide a body in an episode.
and I was saying I don't think Mr. Krabs would ever want anybody dead, because like I think that like his entire thing is that he's like an obnoxious money hungry capitalist, but also like he's not. But that's like his flaw. He's not entirely evil. He just kind of sucks to work for. That's actually like this conversation's reminding me kind of that. Like, the distinction between person who sucks and then also just stuff that's abhorrent.
Yeah.
I will say that, like, since doubt is being put on this, we should probably say, like... We should probably be, like...
Well, I did say he was being accused of that. I didn't say he was that.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Let me go
like
look
this
again.
is-
Let me see what exactly
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah, I was
that
about
read.
to say, we either need to clarify or just say,
To
like...
find out what it was.
You know, or put vagary. We need to either clarify or acknowledge the like, uncertainty.
See. Ansel announced he was leaving the games industry on September 2020 to spend time on a wildlife sanctuary. He stated that his two current projects, Beyond Good and Evil 2 and Wild, were in capable hands with his departure. 1 week after his departure, Liberation, probably pronounced different than that because it's French, published an article investigating allegations of Ansel's toxic leadership at Ubisoft. Ansel confirmed that he was aware that he was being investigated, but denied the accusations against him and called Liberation's report about him fake news. So.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. You know, that doesn't read well. I'm sorry. At this point, if somebody says fake news, then it's more of an indictment than anything.
Yeah, I thought about that too. It's like, oh, he uses the term fake news, huh?
Mm. God, now I'm thinking about Miyamoto again. Because we did the talk about the Mario RPGs, and now we're talking about shitty bosses.
Second, by the way.
Okay. I will wait 1 second. I hate that sad Murphy face on the save screen. hate the sad Murphy face. Ugh.
Boop. Where I go now? You definitely saw plenty of credible stuff about him sucking at the time, says Chroma. Interesting. I mean, like, anyone who's like really big in an industry like that, it's like it's never surprising to hear negative things about them, you know?
He probably didn't actually say fake news, but either way, I highly doubt it was part of the toxicity. I do wonder if, like, saying fake news, like, I wonder if okay, so if he
Let's see. Let's see if this is cited. Yes,
it'd
it
be
is.
interesting
There's a
'cause, like-
there's a citation for him saying fake news. Report: Beyond Good and Evil 2 director Michael Ansel left Ubisoft amid investigation into complaints of toxic leadership. From Kotaku. Retrieved 13th June 2021. The article is from September 25th, 2020. Let's see.
Hello and welcome to the Elena Butterfly stream. We're now a news podcast.
I'm sorry, this is interesting. Well, because we're playing... Well,
It is
actually, you know what? We're currently playing the Rayman game that he wasn't involved with. So... Let's see. In an interview with the magazine, Ansel said he was unaware that people felt this way, and only seemed to acknowledge that the general difficulties associated with making an ambitious big-budget game had taken its toll on Ubisoft Montpellier, where Beyond Good and Evil 2 was being developed. The suffering is from both sides. Yes, it's hard, and there are people who are sad, Ansel told the magazine, based on a translation by Kotaku. He went on, if you want, we can work the terms. For me, the sadness is maybe more profound. Of course, when someone is in burnout, it's terrible. Of course, when someone stops a project after many years, it's part of their life that goes away. I don't devalue that, but you have to consider the context of such a creation, its ambition, its complexity. Says he was informed of the investigation into his behavior directly by Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot in early August, who the magazine describes as being close friends with Ansel. Approximately a month after Ubisoft has responded to widespread reports of sexual harassment, misconduct, and abusive behavior by certain employees at the company by recruiting outside firms to investigate the allegations. Interesting. Trying to find the part where that says that he says fake news.
They said this is a translation, right?
Yeah, it says he parted ways with the company of his own accord. Hey there. Update. Mike Lancel responded to today's report by the magazine on Instagram this evening, calling it quote-unquote fake news.
Do we have a citation for that? Because like, I just want to know, did he say a French thing which you can
Ansel
choose to
went
translate into fake news?
Oh, here,
or did
yeah,
he
there's a
actually
link
say fake
to it.
news?
Let's see what he said. This isn't... Oh yeah, it just starts with the word, he just says fake news. And then he says the rest of his stuff. Like those are the first two words of his post. It's in response to the magazine's post, it looks like. Yeah, he did say it. In English.
Okay.
I've witnessed him saying it with my own eyes. Oh yeah, you saw it too. Interesting. So he did an interview with them, right? That's what the Kotaku article was about. It was about his interview. And then the interview was posted and he responded to it saying that.
It's worth noting that France has big weirdo libertarian types who absolutely adopted fake news language from Trump type folk.
Okay. So that is a phrase that they have there.
Like, the language isn't culturally absent, so it's not like they wouldn't understand the implications. Okay.
Interesting. we're just investigating Michael? We're investigating him live on stream.
Michelle, I've always heard it pronounced
topic.
Michelle
Michelle.
Ansel.
I know it's spelled a little bit differently than Michael, so I've never been sure.
Also, it's like, I don't know, it's like, it can be spelled the exact, it can be a spellanym or whatever.
Yeah, I was
I don't
never
know
sure.
what it is.
I obviously
never
don't know
remember-
French.
I can never remember homonym and phononym and the other nym.
The music here is so peaceful.
Oh, let me have a little listen to this. Let me just put my ears on this game for a moment. Oh, this is nice. I've listened to calm Rayman music compilations of this.
It's funny that there's calm Rayman music compilations, though.
Is that weird? It's like fucking
it's funny.
every other series has calm music compilations.
Yeah, but it's Rayman.
Why is that weirding you out? It's fucking Rayman.
Because all the music is like boing, boing, boing.
It's not all like that. Rayman has a decent amount of calm music, I think, comparatively to other things.
And then there's do 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 do.
It is.
There's like a lot of dramatic music in Rayman. What I'm trying to say.
It is a nice environment. I can, like, at some point I'll find the video again and tell you if anything was from Rayman 1. Or then again, that might be hard because I haven't actually listened to Rayman 1. Because my entire experience of Rayman 1 has been through the stream, and I do not watch the stream with sound on. Because that would require me to listen to myself for like an hour. And that'd be unfucking bearable.
I'm thankfully fine with my voice. I edit videos, my voice in them all the time.
Oh god, I don't know how you fucking do it.
I don't mind my own voice.
I can kind of get used to my voice in like spurts, but then I lose it.
I sit there and
again.
listen to it for hours and listen to the same things over and over because I'm editing.
To be fair, you do have like a very nice voice, and
Thank
like
you.
also like a voice that is
Well,
also.
everybody always compliments my voice, so I'm always like, well, it must be good then.
It's like nice, but also it's like, I think the thing is it's like clean, right? It's very hard to nitpick your voice. There's nothing you can point at and go, that's a flaw, you know? Whereas I have like a weird composite accent, and I have like a really good, I have like sticky toffee pudding kaiju mouth acoustics. Which means nothing to anybody, but in my head I know what that means.
Oh.
Hell.
I
Shan,
was
you're-
gonna mention something, but I forget what it was.
Shan, your voice is goddamn not bad. Your voice is good. I understand, but like that's the complicated thing is that like, I guess at the end of the day, all voices are probably good. It's just that like, it's more about how you match up to your own like idea of how you should sound is the thing. So even if I think you sound good, I guess it's sort of valid that you have your own feelings about it, separate from that. Go on, Lane. Sorry, I interrupted.
I was gonna say something, but I don't remember at all what it was anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, I ruined
There was some topic I was about to get on, but I don't remember what it was anymore.
I think the indoor segments of this area are really nice. You got like the super fucking blue floor and the warm coloured wood on the sides. It's quite nice.
I see a frog up there. I keep thinking about that voice clip. The I smell like a baka.
No, you need to do the whole thing with a.
Yeah.
Can smell.
I keep
like a
watching it
baka.
over and over and thinking about it all the time. I can't. It's just so incredible. Like it's the greatest voice clip of all time.
It's so good. At some point I'm like.
I smell baka.
You can smell like a baka.
We're just gonna play it for everybody. Thinking about it.
Okay,
Get on it. We'll move topics completely now. This will get us out of the previous place that we were in with the topics on the stream. That's not it. Here we go.
You kind of smell like a baka.
Here you go. I can't get over this voice clip. I don't know why. It's the fact that that's not like this person's normal voice. Because they then start singing and it's in like you know, just like a deep voice. They have like an incredible vocal range, basically. They can go from this instantly back to like a deep singing voice.
Yeah, and they're such a good singer as well.
I won't play that part just in case there's like copyright, but
like a baka.
It is like a song from Steven Universe, so probably best be careful.
yeah.
If I can begin
What
to
would you do
be
with the sussy
half of what you think of me, I could do just about anything. I could even learn how to love. I fucking love that song.
Yes, why is it that character of all characters?
Because he smells like a baka.
That's what I said. People commenting. It's like, why Aaron Yeager?
He smells like a baka.
No, kind of. He only kind of smells like that. And what does that?
Well,
what does that mean? What would that smell like?
You know, baka is just the Japanese word for idiot.
Yeah, I know. So what does that mean?
It'd probably be like Link's body spray, but way too much of it.
Smell.
Chroma, that is the most cursed thing I've ever read in my life. I am now going to proceed to die so that I never have to read it again.
You ever think about how brains are always drawn as pink, even though in real life they're gray?
Oh no, we're not talking about brains. I'm retreating into my hoodie if we start talking about brains. I can't handle them. That's one of the reasons why I'll never play Psychonauts, is all the brain touching sickens me.
The wet slapping sound effects when you're walking around on them.
Shut up, no!
Psychonauts has taught me that I hate wet slapping sounds.
I like wet slapping sounds, just not when it involves brains. Ugh.
It involves many things in Psychonauts.
Oh god, I'm gonna vom directly into the microphone. That's gonna come out of every
That's gonna be a
speakers.
wet slapping sound.
Oh no. Okay, so like it's like I don't know. I guess I'm in a situation where it's like I'm not like in a situation where I think anybody needs to say sorry, but also like I don't know, brain stuff fucks me up. Like body horror stuff and like violence and gore stuff in general has nothing like on brains to me. The fact that brains are like a physical manifestation of somebody's self makes them feel sacred in a way that I can't handle mentally.
Oh.
But I can handle mentally. Don't feel bad. Don't feel sorry. It's fine. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to balance this thing where I express my disgust, but I don't want to make anybody feel guilty. It's like, you know, it's like not that. You don't have to feel bad.
And also, Sasha, to answer your question, yes, they are.
Oh, thank you.
It's ironic that you say you'll keep that in mind.
Get down there before I do it. Try to catch
Bum
me.
ba ba bum bum ba ba da ba 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 the quip later.
You're welcome. I'm just trying to keep everything light. And
Oh my fucking
levity.
god! Is this fucking Sonic Adventure? Is this fucking
I'm missing a lot
Crash
of
to
plorts.
Insanity?
Why is Rayman like back? Oh, I see. It's like, why
Is
is
this
he
fucking
backwards? But
Twilight Princess?
I like Twilight Princess. It's my favorite Zelda game. It's one of my favorite games just in general.
You know what? I think Glowbox would be happy that somebody feels for him, Shan. It must suck being like the designated like comic relief punching back character in something. Yeah, all this on the tails of
Wait, there's
his
2
divorce.
moons?
What a day!
The planet Rayman lives on has 2 moons?
Wait, Rayman has 2 moons?
Yeah, look, there's 2 moons in the sky.
Oh, that's not really surprising.
Oh man,
I mean, it's fucking
I'm
Rayman.
not surprised
I can
Rayman has
believe
2
that.
moons. Wow, Rayman,
You're-
how come your mom lets your game have 2 moons?
You're assuming that those are 2 moons and not like some sort of cosmic space god's nuts or something.
Yeah, it's the king of all cosmos. His
Gargantuan nads.
okay.
That's where his ass went.
Oh. The moon
Wait.
is stored in the.
Wait, have the 2 moons actually been there all game? Also, Ice Cap Zone fucking rocks.
Has there been an opportunity to see them this clearly, though? I would have paid attention to as easily as this. We're staring directly at Raymond's butt right now.
Coming on.
Well, we were.
We're staring at the bottom of that eggplant, you know.
So I'm probably going to be done streaming here soon. We're almost at 4 hours.
The king of all cosmos is secretly a Tanuki.
Oh, that's why he said he feels like deja vu is happening.
The bottom before me.
Oh, I have to beat him in the race. You gotta reach the bottom before me! Also, this doesn't make any sense. The moons get closer. What are these moons? They like get closer the closer you get to them. Are they like really close to the planet?
That's why I said they're probably nads.
Because like the moon in real life is so far away that nowhere you go on Earth should the moon ever start looking closer.
I assure you that was not too much. It was not too much.
There shouldn't be any parallax on the moon or anything.
Shad says, Elena, if you get closer to them, you do.
You gotta reach the bottom before me! This isn't even a Glowbox impression. I don't know what this is.
Just sound divorced. Sound as divorced as possible.
And with that,
Oh, let me
how to sound divorced.
look at the music here. Oh, I've heard this song. It was... I think I actually also watched a... I think I may have also watched a Rayman snow theme compilation music at one point or something.
Rayman, you gotta reach my bottom! Rayman has
God.
thick fingers.
And I think every game should have a snowboarding segment.
Sorry.
I hope...
I'm sorry my games
They-
didn't.
Well, it's not too late to start.
Oh
my god, Elena, imagine the opening, imagine if you did a callback to the opening of Grey Area with the big mound of, like, garbage, but then Haley's just shredding down that. Could you imagine how cool that'd be?
Wow. Sound like Luigi from the old Mario cartoons. That's the same
Oh,
guy
wow.
voicing Glowbox in this game.
Wait, as played in the live-action movie? Oh, fuck.
Mario!
Well...
Well,
Andy's here
that would look
someplace, I
like
just know it.
looked like a butthole that they just came out of.
Starting to grow on me.
I am going to watch and I am going to see the
It
butthole.
just came out of a butthole.
Good day. You are
What is this
entering
voice?
the headquarters of the Black Lumza.
That did not look like a butthole, Elena. You are
It was
reaching
brown.
so hard.
Minus 61
You are
degrees.
reaching. You
There's
are
been poop in
reaching
there.
deep at the minute.
98.6 degrees.
Into the butthole?
and rising.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Glowbox does
there
sound
we
like
got a
Sid from
lovely
Ice
voice.
Age.
I'd sure like to meet
Oh my
her.
god.
Arrgh.
You were nice. I can't do a Sid.
Phew.
I can't do a Sid. Fuck.
You got a
Can I just-
really lisp a lot. Kind of like Daffy
Can I
Duck.
just? Can I just say that like Ice Age 1 was a really good movie. I like Ice Age 1 a fair bit. Really fucking good. The scene with the dodos, fucking art. Why is there a sexful intercom voice?
I don't know. Oh, I see. That's why this little hole is here.
Help!
I sure love these Metal Gear Rocket
Help!
segments.
Wait, Sasha, are you fucking serious? Ice 1 was your third favorite? What's your first favorite then? Because I thought like everyone after the first one was bad.
I don't even remember the first. I don't even remember anything that happens in any of the Ice Age movies, despite having seen them all. It's like how I 100% completed Mighty Switch Force 2, but don't remember what the gameplay in that game is.
Oh, I'm gonna look this up. Ice Age series Wikipedia. Okay, I am gonna tell you about everything in Ice Age.
No, you're not. Like, we're stopping streaming in like 2 minutes.
So there's Ice Age in 2002, Ice Age The Meltdown in 2006, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs 2009, Ice Age Continental Drift in 2012, Ice Age Collision Course in 2016.
Wait, there's more? I thought there was only 3 of them.
Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild in 2022.
Help!
There's
Another one?
there's a short
Please
film
present
from
yourself at the welcome
2002
desk.
called Gone Nutty. Then 2006 there was No Time for these are the shorts that are like Scrat related. They have Gone Nutty, No Time for Nuts, Surviving Sid, Scrat's Continental Crackup, Scrat's Continental Crackup Part 2, Cosmic Scratastrophe, and Scrat Spaced Out.
I guess I haven't seen them all because I thought there was only 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Also, there's some TV specials: Ice Age: A Mammoth Christmas and Ice
don't
Age:
remember what
The Great
happened in any of
Egg
them.
Escapade.
Only a video game. It's only a video game. Oh, gaseous glute. Not much of a welcome, is it?
Oh my god.
Fair.
The movies just trended up at the box office. Oh no, actually, was that the box? Oh no! They did. Wait. Oh, they kind of did. Wait, I think. 1 second. Hold on. At least their budgets went up. Okay, their budgets went up. The first one was about 60 million. Then it went to 80, 90, 95, 105
You are
million.
now entering the warehouse.
But I guess the last one
It is here
didn't
that
do
our
that.
elite
Well, like the
troops
last
test
one
their
didn't do that
weapons with
well. So I guess it killed the entire
rigor and
series. Collision Course just fucking destroyed
It's
it.
making me think of Dank Pods. He has the
Dank Pods?
Yeah, he has the sexy speaker. Sounds like that voice. Auxiliary mode.
The first one has 77% on Rotten Tomatoes. Meltdown has 57. Dawn of the Dinosaurs 46. Continental Drift 38. And then Ice Age Collision Course has 18%. Holy
Isn't that the
shit.
one where Scrat he goes to space and he causes a meteor to come towards the planet?
Yeah, I think so. Like, you'd guess from the name. Oh my god, Elena. There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
watch that
5,
one.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, no,
Probably
10,
shouldn't.
11, 12.
Yeah, because there was like aliens involved.
There's 20 Ice Age video games.
What?
There's 20 Ice Age video
20
games.
of them?
There's Ice Age.
What in the world?
There's Ice Age. Then there's Ice Age 2, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs. There's 3 games called... There's Ice Age 3 Boulder Drop, Ice Age 3 Dino Dinner, Ice Age 3 Slippery Slope, although those were all online, so they're probably browser-based. There was Ice Age
okay.
Village,
Well, that explains
which
it.
was...
If they're including like just browser games, then okay.
They released... Gameloft released a game called Ice Age Village, which allows you to build a village.
Help! Help!
Continental...
Continental Thrift.
I need to go communicate with Elvis.
He says, I need to go communicate with Elvis. The things that they say.
Ice Age Live, a Mammoth Adventure, is a live arena ice show.
Once we
There's
finish
a-
this
Air
level,
traffic control has reported that the Leptus is now in view.
Ice Age inspired rides and attractions first opened at Movie Park, German in 2012. New Ice Age 4D experience opens at Alton Towers.
Warning. A moth invasion has been detected.
Elena, we should do a stream where we just watch every Ice Age movie and then play every Ice Age game.
No,
and then watch
no,
the live-
no, I don't like Ice Age.
With the incredible glue, please report to the welcome desk.
Leave me alone.
With the incredible glue,
Sorry.
please report
Wait,
to
didn't
the
Blue Sky get shut down? Didn't somebody say that in our chat once?
Yeah, I
This is
said that.
Yeah, well, it was made by Blue Sky, so maybe that's just why they haven't done it.
So how is there a 2022 thing coming out then? Did they sell it to someone else? I hate Ice Age. It's my least favorite thing.
Let's have a look. The CEO of 20th Century Fox, Stacy Snyder, announced that a television series based on Ice Age, centered around the character Buck, is in development.
Who's Buck?
I have no fucking clue. It's still in
being done by
development for
Fox?
Disney Plus.
It's being done by Fox for Disney.
It looks like it. Oh yeah, because they bought Fox,
Oh,
didn't
poop.
they?
Oh yeah, right. That's how they
Simon
have-
Pegg is going to
that's how
be
they
in
have
it.
The Simp Zone.
Simon Pegg apparently is the person who plays Buck. Let me look at this. Ice Age Buck.
Big Buck Bunny.
I
It's
really
just
hope
gonna
I
be
don't
Big Buck Bunny.
They're just like a weasel with a leaf on their face. They're just a weasel with a leaf on their face. I'm really disappointed now. I was expecting something wild, but I just got... Also, their full name is Buck Wild.
Oh.
Da 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 da. Boom.
Is that why it's called Buck Wild Adventures? Whatever.
Yeah.
Not because the show is going to be Buck Wild. It's because it's the character.
Cropper says, if you were forced to YouTube review media by your evil clone, it'd be Ice Age.
No.
Oh yeah, I agree. We need to put this on the Elena Wiki as trivia.
Then I hate Ice Age.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't hate it. It's just not something that I feel any desire to watch ever again, anytime soon.
I think at some point a YouTube reviewer has to just have the guts to kiss their own evil clone and then play Bubsy 3D. Nobody ever kisses their evil clone. It's depressing. What was that fucking sound? What was that sound?
What? It's the sound of when the fish eat in San Aquarium.
Oh, okay. Shan gets it. Shan knows how to live.
What if it turned out that you are the evil clone? You meet your clone and it turns out you're the evil one. I'm just asking people how they would feel about that in general.
Mm.
Oh, Sasha, well, she's just gonna say that's just how she is. Sasha's gonna believe that she is the evil.
I think if I had a regular clone, we would both like do an Earthbound front sprite walk towards Elena's house. It's like there'd be like just a pose of us with one foot up and one arm back, and it would like flip horizontally, and we'd approach.
Well, the question is,
Elena's
do people think that I would be the evil clone if I met my clone?
The visit is
I guess it's like all relative. Like,
Cool, we get to meet the lady.
like there's no
said,
absolute...
cool, we get to meet the lady. Said it just like that.
Oh,
Coming, miss, coming.
that's really a quote. I would simply not have a clone, I think. I respect your choice.
Fallen into my trap, and soon it will be your turn.
Why do I have a mask on my fucking chin? Why have I not taken it off in the 5 hours I've been home?
Oh.
It's rubbed at the back of my ears and now they hurt. I'm a
No.
fucking clown. Absolute muppet.
I
Bloody
don't like
plonker.
wearing those, so the times when I have to, I always have them off immediately as soon as possible. so I can't relate.
Awfully bold of you to imply that Glowbox still has a wife.
You did mention earlier that he is divorced.
I mean, it's been a running theme of these Rayman streams, just that Glowbox is definitely divorced.
Wow, so the director leaves the series and Glowbox and they make Glowbox get a divorce. The new management hated that he was married.
I love Chroma here. It is with a heavy heart, I must say. Glowbox. Horny moments.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. You got me good with that one, Chroma. You've tickled my funny bone. If the bone can be considered tickled.
God,
The bone of
tickling a
funny.
bone sounds upsetting. Brrr. I mean, when you have to pay child support for over 600 kids, I imagine times it get really fucking hard.
Alright, this is where we're gonna end for now. We haven't seen Murphy in a long time, mercifully.
I wish, I mean, they could only get, like, Billy West for one death. That's why most of Murphy's quotes are just random quips. They just go into the recording booth and, like, they didn't really know what to do with him. They're like, yeah, just fucking say some shit. Say, tell a joke, funny man.
So wait, let me make sure it's saved.
Murphy died on the way back
Okay, it did
to his
save.
home planet.
Alright, well that's been Rayman 3 for today. Hope everybody had a good time.
This was a pretty good stream. I would recommend that,
Sasha
I
says
would
Glowbox
recommend
is
you do it
divorced
again.
like me. Wait, what do you mean? What happened between you and 5V? Did you take my advice?
5V took the house, took the kids, took the car,
I was
took
only
the
joking.
dog. Just took Pokey. Sasha is just like a sat in the middle of like.
I didn't make you do it. No. No.
I'm imagining Sasha just sat in like an infinite void. 5V has taken reality.
Divorce for
and
being
divorce.
non-meta. You can take whatever. Not Pokey. 5V's got the pig.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was probably a bit mean.
We're going to go into court to
get
get the pig back.
get the pig back. Operation Swine Retrieval.
Here's my Halloween banner. I think I
you
still
ima-
want to put me back in there too. Put little
Could
pixel
you
of me.
imagine if, like, your wife was trying to take your pig in a divorce, and you stand up in front of the entire court and you're like, "Stop being such a hog," and then everybody just like stones you to death immediately.
Maybe,
Oh yeah, this is the
maybe
Halloween
next,
background.
Yeah, maybe next Sunday we will fit in Tori 2.
Also,
Try
next
to make
Sunday,
better plans with Cassie
in the
this time.
spirit of Halloween, Elena will be hand feeding me candy corn live on stream.
I will not.
While people donate.
I will not.
People donate.
People donate candy corn.
No, they donate money to stop you from putting razor blades in the candy corn. Honestly, it's a bit of like an ethically dubious model we've got going on.
I don't want to.
God, I want
Anyway,
some candy corn now. I've never had any, but it always seems so like tantalizing.
I like it.
Oh, I like you.
Thank you. I'll be back on Tuesday. I will be streaming more Resident Evil 4, and we will finish up Kid Dracula. And then Thursday, we'll continue Soma with Arrow and more Resident Evil. And then Friday, I think the plan is Luigi's Mansion 3 and Nick All-Star Brawl.
Wait, you're playing Luigi's Mansion 3?
Yeah, it's got multiplayer.
Oh,
And it's for Halloween.
okay. Hey, can we play Deltarune for Halloween?
Gotta finish Rayman then.
Rayman 3 is probably going to only take one more stream, I bet. I bet we can knock it out in another stream. So we knock out Rayman 3, we do Tori 2,
And then we play Deltarune, and then we play Deltarune.
have a nice sleep, Shan. Have a
Zelda
good
Rune.
night. What's that?
Zelda Rune.
Okay, that's it. You've ruined my life. I'm gonna go live in the sea.
Alright, bye-bye everybody. See you again in a couple days.
Bye. See you in a goddamn week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.